back to the jungle wildlings. Is your least favorite autistic Kitty Spalla? I know this isn't the video I promised that you were all expecting, but it's easier for me to talk about like my mental health and stuff to a drawing kind of scenario, and I don't want to put this all just in front of the reaction. And yeah, I am wearing a Jack Skellington hat with glow-in-the-dark Skellington hand gloves. That was planned. I got my wrist braces here. There's one for each wrist because I'm fucked. That's kind of what I wanted to take this video to discuss, is my physical and my mental health. There are going to be 3 videos uploaded, this one included, before I get to the Corpse Husband music reaction. That is just because things have come up, and also I've been promising one of them for a while now, the Cold Tempest cosplay. So it's going to be this drawing one, then it's going to be a gameplay that I have recorded prior. It's just been like on my phone, and then I am going to upload the Cool Tempest. Then I'm going to do the Corpse Husband video. It's just a lot of things have come up in my life, and don't worry, my hair is still pink. This is just like a temporary hair dye kind of situation. But some things have come up, and I feel like I should look at people who support me, know what's going on, why my schedule's been so hectic, why I haven't been very active on any of my platforms. It's just, I would use the community tab, but I don't have one, so that's why I have to take time out of the video to sit down and do this. I'm really sorry that things like this are happening, but I will do a bit of a trigger warning for the latter part of the video. I will be discussing my mental health, so there will be talk about suicidal ideation, there will be self-harm, sexual assault, and all that just fun bullshit that I have to go through. Thank you all for supporting me, and let's jump into me spending half an hour into drawing one of the simplest goddamn Pokemon to exist. No cap. I really struggled for half an hour to draw this bullshit. Right. Well, enjoy the art.
Alright, sorry for that less than pleasant intro, but I felt a verbal warning would be a lot better than just throwing it up on screen, because I do know some people watch me as their background noise, and I didn't want to just suddenly start talking about some serious issues I've been dealing with and catch them off guard. So that's why I did that little snippet before the video. And also, some people seem to be really excited when I use my face cam, so I thought I would just pop in and say hi. I have really bad mental health. And I actually started out as a faceless art YouTuber. I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but it's always nice to go back to your roots, and I do find it a lot easier to talk about this kind of stuff when I don't have to show my face. I will not lie. I am very self-conscious. I have been ridiculed for my looks, and when you're already trying to open up about something, so I don't want to say intimate, because intimate is usually linked to sex, and intimate doesn't always mean sex. Intimate means closeness, and yes, that can be intercourse. I don't know how you can do that when you're not close, but when you're doing something that's very personal and then you get attacked for how you look, it kind of just opens up the same wounds you're trying to close. So I think that's part of why I like to have art going on in the background. And I would like to give myself a little bit of credit. I'm not usually this bad. My wrists are both having serious problems right now where it physically hurts me to move them. Like, I can't even put my fingers down to point without wanting to start bawling my eyes out. And if you don't know what the term bawling my eyes out means, it means crying fiercely. It's just like sobbing hysterically. It's not fun at all. But going back to me being criticized for my looks, that's kind of where part of this video topic stems from. But I just want to get it out of the way as to why I'm drawing a Diglett specifically. Yes, because it's easy, and because I'm in pain. Well, I thought it would be easy. It took me half a fucking hour. But, so Diglett is a ground type Pokemon, and they obviously dig holes, hence the name Diglett. So basically, they hide a lot until they are finished with their hole and they pop out. I can kind of relate to that. I hide online a lot until I just suddenly post a video or I post something to my Instagram. It's just I disappear and then I suddenly reappear. I also really like Mimikyu and Darkrai and Umbreon. I usually go for the dark or poison type. Darkrai is my absolute favorite. Then it's Mimikyu. Ugh, I relate to Mimikyu so fucking much. Maybe my next art video will be Mimikyu. But Pokemon aside, this story starts 2019. I am taking off for mental health and no, it starts 2020. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. That's not the autism. That's just me. That's just me. And also, fun fact: the person who created Pokemon has autism. He has Asperger's syndrome, which is a form I have as well. So maybe that's why growing up I liked Pokemon so fucking much. It's like, oh, hi, another autistic. But this story actually starts at the beginning of 2020, before the pandemic came to my country. So, I was taking off at the end of 2019 for my mental health because a guy who we will call P decided he was going to more or less emotionally, mentally, and somewhat sexually abuse me. He talked me into doing something I was not comfortable doing on my birthday. And then he disappeared. Then he came back and he did it again. Ooh, I am so fucking stupid to have let him do it a second time, let alone the first. But that's why I was taking off. And while I was gone, I wanted to keep everybody up to date with what the fuck I was doing. So I made this little vlog thing. You can go back. It's the first video I uploaded in 2020. I think I uploaded that sometime in February or in March. And in that video, I say something happened. We let somebody stay with us, and by we, I mean one of my roommates at the time. We're gonna call this person T. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna call this person Taurus, because that's their zodiac sign. If I start using a bunch of letters, I'm gonna get so goddamn confused, because again, I am just really fucking stupid. So, Taurus decided to let somebody stay with us without asking either of her other roommates, me being one of them, the other one being, let's call this person Leo, okay? So, without asking me or Leo, Taurus said, hi, person who is not related to any of us, who I vaguely know, you can sleep on our couch for 5 months. And I was very mad that she had let this stranger I don't know into my home. I did not feel safe, and for a very good reason, apparently. But I understood that he needed some place to stay. So this person, I'm not going to give his last name, I'm not going to give his actual name, but he went by JJ. I feel like I can say JJ. And no, this is not the same JJ that I am currently friends with. Why the fuck would I be friends with somebody after this? But he does ironically have the same name as somebody I'm friends with. So, JJ comes in, he stays for a few days, and I think on the 4th day he is there, he walks by my bookcase. He's like, oh, you like Harry Potter? And I said, damn right I do, bitch. I'm a Slytherin. And he goes, I bet I know more Harry Potter than you. So I cross my arms and I lean over to look at him because he's on the sofa. I want to get in his face like, bitch, I am the nerd. So what I thought was me trying to be a sassy little bitch turned into him looking down my shirt into my bra. He was staring at my tits. And that is where I made my first mistake. That night when we were getting ready to go for work, again, this is before the pandemic came, he had woken up Taurus to ask if he could kiss her. And I found that very alarming. The next day, he then came on to me. And I saw an opportunity to get him away from Taurus, who had expressed some discomfort about that as well. In other words, my dumbass decided to play human shield. It did not go well. Shields get hit. I am fucking stupid. The next 3 days were his last 3 days. The first day, we were talking about anime over Snapchat because he did not want to say anything verbally, which I found highly suspicious. And then when he started messaging me certain things over Snapchat, it kind of solidified the fact that I do not trust you at all. Yet, I still made the dumbass mistake because I thought it was my autism getting in the way. Like, no, I am misunderstanding everything. This is one of the parts of being autistic is I don't really understand social cues and everything. He's probably not being a creep. I'm just misunderstanding. I'm misconstruing. This guy doesn't have a place to stay. He wouldn't try to take advantage of someone being kind to him. So we start talking about how I cosplay. Again, over Snapchat. We barely ever actually verbally spoke. I did not know this guy's last name. I didn't know his first name. I only knew that he went by JJ. I knew that he did drugs. Like, every single drug imaginable this guy was doing. We start talking about how I cosplay. He asked me if he can see some of my costumes, so he follows me into my room. And then I hear my door lock. I let him explain it away, saying, "Oh, it was cold, this will keep it warmer." Because that is exactly what my dad does when it's winter. He will shut and lock the door because it helps prevent the air coming through. It keeps the warmer. I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard not to cry. I am trying really hard to project my voice, even though speaking actually physically hurts me too. I'm falling apart and I'm only 25. It's so fucking fun. But, long story short, he tried to enter me without my consent, and it did not work because he was so hopped up on drugs he couldn't get it up. Thank the gods on Mount Olympus. Yes, hi, I'm pagan. But the next day, he tried it again, and I had just come out of the bath trying to make the pain in my groin go away. He tried again, failed again. This time, not even in my room, but on the sofa in the living room where people can just walk in. Okay. Just give me a sec, okay? I'm gonna disappear for a bit. You won't notice because I'm just gonna stop the recording and then start again when I'm ready, but I can't talk about this without breaking down, so I'm going to need a moment. Hi, alright, I'm back. And then the next day in the story, he came up behind me when I'm doing my wash and put his dick up against my ass and said, "Have you ever heard of Morningwood?" We then went to the police. I did not want to press charges. My roommates tried to make me. I just wanted to get him away from me. He got away from me. I tried to forget all about it. I had to take 2 days off of work to process what had happened. 2 days was not nearly enough. But in those 2 days, I was talking to somebody at the time who I thought was my best friend. We are going to call this person R. Like a pirate, R. But I was telling R what had happened, and R said, "JJ deserves to die." And that did sound a little disturbing to me. But at the time, I just remember thinking that R seemed protective of me, and I'm not gonna lie, I have never felt safe or protected. So when he said that, as egregious as it sounds, this person deserves to die, that pretty much meant the world to me. I mean, yeah, I told R that no, JJ does not deserve to die. He will pay for it in this life and the next, but he does not deserve to die. And R just starts going off. Like, he deserves to die for what he did to you. He hurt you. He made you cry. He bruised you. And I was taken aback. Like, nobody has ever gotten this upset that I have been hurt physically or emotionally, and he's mad that they both happened, and I'm just like, okay, thank you. This actually is very sweet. You're being violent, but I like it. But on that video that I posted when I came back, like why I was gone for so long kind of video, somebody decided to comment, "Oh God, another fat girl trying to say someone tried to rape her. Where's the police report then? You're a sick human being with serious mental issues. Your fat phobia does not invalidate what happened to me. I know it hurt me, but baby boy, who hurt you? Who hurt you to say something so cruel?" I hate that about our society today. Is we think certain things can't happen to certain people because of how they look, of how they present themselves, or we think that's why it happened to them. A miniskirt is not an invitation. A pair of heels is not an invitation. Makeup is not an invitation. If someone doesn't say, "Hi, yes, I want you to get inside me," don't get inside them. And this just happened. Someone who is biologically woman can do this to someone who is biologically man. And people, just like the fat phobia thing, will try to say, no, that's not how it works. Bitch, it fucking happens. I've known plenty of men it's happened to. Yes, I know more women that it has happened to, and I know a whole lot of MBs it has happened to that are biologically female. Our bodies are not your toys. Our lives are not your entertainment. Yes, I am making a video about this right now, but that's to get it off my chest and so that everybody can understand why the fuck I haven't been posting. Your fat phobia does not mean that JJ did not assault me. He did. He did. My roommate can tell you about the bruise I had on my fucking vagina. Well, not the vagina's the hole. I had a black and blue mark the size of twice my thumb right outside my vagina. It was not fun. I did not want that. I never said, "Yes, JJ, get inside me." I never said that. I never gave him any hints that I wanted him anywhere near me. He is the one who picked me up and threw me around. He is the one who ripped off my clothes without my consent. He didn't give a shit if I was fat. And hell yeah, I am a fat ass bitch. I am thick with 47 C's, okay? I did not see that comment though for an entire month until I went to post my Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker video. Which means he probably made that comment on my birthday. And I was posting about it to my Instagram story like, "Fat phobia does not invalidate sexual assault." And R saw that and didn't even ask me why I was okay. When at the time, he was ready to kill JJ. And then here's this person we're going to call M making this very mean comment about me. And R did not seem to care. That's when my heart started breaking again. Like, I had finally gotten over the entire situation with P, and now R decided he was going to have a go. I used to chat with R every day for hours. And it was really nice. And then I barely heard from him unless he needed, air quotates, needed, unless he wanted me to buy him something on Advocate Life or PUBG that required my credit card. And when I tried to talk to him about it on Instagram, he's like, it's only $10. In South Africa, we use the rand. $1 is equivalent to either 17 or 19 rand. I have 4 rand. That's not even $1. He's like, it's only 10 rand. And then the next time we talked about it, it's only 9 rand. And then the next time it's only, rand. It's only $10. It's only $9. It's only $4. I have 4 rand. That's not even $1 US. That's not even $1 Canadian, not even $1 Australian. I have a lot of hospital bills I have to pay. And this is where I've been lying to everybody. Lying by omission. The problems with my wrist aren't new. The problems with it hurting me to speak aren't new. I get debilitating headaches where I can't see straight and I get so dizzy I can't walk. I have to get MRIs, CAT scans, blood work done. If it's a medical procedure, I probably have to get it done. I've been cleared for lupus, Lyme disease, Eagle syndrome, Lou Gehrig's disease. I know what I don't have. I don't know what I do have. And that's terrifying. If you go back to the very start of my channel, you can see for an entire year I did not post because I was in so much pain. I'm trying my very best to post when I am physically able to do so. But it hurts to use my fingers. It hurts to speak. It basically hurts me to exist, and that is something I have been lying about to everybody because I've never shared that. I've never said, hey, basically even breathing makes me want to sob. My ribs right now hurt on the very edge and then also on the side. It feels like somebody was punching me. And that's just from me breathing. So, not only am I completely alone in this, but now the person I thought was my best friend is not responding to me on Instagram. He's saying he's having heart attacks, which terrifies me even more. And I don't know if that's true or if he's just trying to get away from me. But I am not having a very good time now, mentally or physically. And I am so sorry for everyone that supports me because I haven't been able to upload for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I promise I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. I don't want to disappoint anyone. So, it hurts like a bitch, but I try. that's why I'm doing the 3 videos I have already, and then I'm going to just go in and I'm going to do that react video where I have to be on camera, where I have to move. It hurts so fucking much, and I'm sorry. Sorry, I needed a moment to compose myself. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each of your unique existences. Remember, we're all mad here, and that's a-okay. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever time zone in which you reside, and thank you for watching. I will try to be more upbeat next time.